Hello friends, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a fan or a subscriber, welcome back, and thank you for your patronage. Today we are going to be talking about what is the Rapture, part 2. This is sequential, so you will need to see part 1. You can click the icon in the upper right hand side of your screen. Dispensationalists like John Hagee insert a gap of thousands of years in Isaiah 9 between "Unto us a son is given, and upon him shall be the government." Dispensationalists need to insert these gaps because in their view, Jesus' kingship is unfulfilled prophecy. According to them, Jesus won't be king until after the Battle of Armageddon and literally takes David's throne in Jerusalem. Most scholars disagree with the insertion of these gaps. Gaps are inserted because the dispensationalists insist that there is a separation between Israel and the church, one of Darby's key tenets. There is no biblical basis for believing that the church must be raptured before God turns his attention to Israel again. These gaps are needed because the dispensationalists insist that every biblical verse has a literal interpretation. The real problem with dispensationalism, however, is that proponents premise that 3 verses in Daniel hold God's plan for the end times. Neither Jesus nor his followers taught this, and it is anathema to the Jews. After Darby used Daniel 9 to formulate dispensationalism and the rapture doctrine, all prophetic scriptures had to be interpreted in a way that supported his timetable. Rapture proponents also reinterpret Titus 2:13. They argue that the blessed hope refers to the rapture and the glorious appearing refers to the second coming 7 years later after the tribulation. Most scholars make no such distinction. Dispensationalists justify the idea of a rapture by appealing to scriptures pertaining to the resurrection or the second coming. Resurrection is the foundation of Christian belief, both Jesus' resurrection and their own future resurrection. The other passage used to support this idea is 1 Corinthians 15, 51-57. In interest of space, I won't write it, but I'll quote the pertinent part. Quote, "We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed at the last trumpet, for the trumpet will sound, and the dead will be raised." 1 Corinthians 15:51. Paul was writing to the Corinthians specifically because some of them did not believe in the resurrection. This has nothing to do with the rapture. So let me go ahead and pause here so I can interject my thought. A lot of people will be saying, "But you're an agnostic, why do you care?" Well, I'll tell you why I care. I care because if you're going to believe in fairy tales, at least have the decency to believe in what the fairy tales actually say. Not only that, but if I can convince some Christians that the rapture is not a scriptural idea, maybe they will start thinking, I wonder what else I believe that is very idiotic to the rest of the world, and they will start asking the questions that they really do need to ask. That's why it matters. They also claim that the revelation of St. John the Divine talks about the rapture and the ensuing tribulation period. However, it does not. And you may ask then, what does the Revelation talk about? Well, I'm going to be doing a video, I don't know when, talking about the culture in which the Revelation was written, and that video will also have sources in it. But what I can say is that during this period of time, Nero was persecuting the Christians. The same video where I'm going to be talking about culture in which the Revelation was written, I'm also going to be talking about 666. This is not Satan. John himself says 666 is the number of a man. So, who is this man? Well, you're just going to have to wait. And if you don't want to wait, you can research it yourself. It's out there on the net. It's not hidden or anything. Anybody can find it. You just need to go looking for it. Well, friends, that's it for today. And this wraps up What is the Rapture? I will not be doing another one. If you like this kind of content, please hit the like button, press the subscribe button, and if you would like to be notified when I come out with new content, please hit the bell next to the subscribe button. Please remember, I am now taking requests. Leave your comments in the comment section. I love hearing from you. My Twitter, Discord, PayPal, and email links are in the description, as well as the source that I used for this particular episode. Remember, friends, question everything and never be afraid. Here are a couple of videos from my library. If you have not seen them, go ahead and watch them and tell me what you think. And I will see you next time, friends. Until then, goodbye.